Balanced teams perform better. A good balance in the team between men and women, you have stronger teams, better performing teams. And as a company, it's really important because it's not competitive, it's complementary. So I started with leading the Women Leadership Council in Belgium, Luxembourg for a few years. And then since 2005 and still today, I am co-chairing the European Women Leadership Council. Let me tell you about a few initiatives that I personally have created and I'm personally driving. I'm very much focused on mentoring. Mentoring is very critical and I love mentoring overall. In 2007, I started to develop a program to do cross-company mentoring between IBM and Danone at that time. But in the meantime, it has expanded with other companies like Orange and some others. And it has proven to be a very valuable program because it is complementary to our internal mentoring program. So that's the first project I've created and that I'm driving. And now it is recognized as the best practice across the world. So it will be implemented also elsewhere in IBM with other companies, of course. So that's the first one. The other one is the Blue Talent program. It's a bit older, but we have a lot of talent programs in IBM, obviously like many other companies. But at one point, I found that we didn't have a focused development program for women. So the Blue Talent program is a focused development program for a limited number of women. So we select the key women, and we define for them a detailed personal roadmap to help them advance between now and, let's say, 18 months. There are different types of resistance that I have encountered. And the first level is coming from leaders and from managers who very often don't know how women are different or how they should identify the talent in women. And women very often approach things differently. So that is something that they often don't know, and that creates resistance. And linked with that, sometimes they still draw the conclusion that if a woman has children, she's not interested in a career. So that's still, unfortunately, very often the case. So that's the first level of resistance. The second level is coming from experienced women and women that have made their career, that have progressed, but that think that other women should do the same on their own. So they're not really willing to support other women in advancing in their career. I think it's sad, that one is really sad, but unfortunately, it's a reality. The third type of resistance comes from the managers and the leaders themselves who still believe that we do positive discrimination. And that's something I keep repeating. The last thing that we want is to promote women because they are women. We want to do everything that it takes to identify the talent and then develop it, but that's something totally different. But that still creates resistance, clearly. And then the last level of resistance comes from the women themselves. Very often they believe they don't have the right skills to go for an open position, or they don't have the right capabilities or the right experience. And so men are very different in that respect. They go for an opportunity even if they don't have all the skills and the capabilities needed. A woman will go for it if she's really 100% certain she can do it, she has the capabilities, and then she will do it. Well, my message to other executives and to society is that working on gender balance and equality is a journey. It's not something you do once by doing a speech or by writing something or by signing a charter. It's something that has to become part of your overall governance, and all the initiatives and the projects that you drive have to become integrated in the HR policies, the HR processes. It has to become part of the business as usual, the behavior of every day of every manager in the organization. And that's how you can bring it alive. And very often it's seen as something you write somewhere and then it is done. So for me, that's a key message, is it has to be a journey, really. Another message that I would like to give is that you have to lead by example. You have to be a real role model every day towards every employee in the organization.